Ben and Barry on football. And again, remember, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and your favorite podcast, Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, all that kind of good stuff. So going into the third quarter, we're going to talk about the Bias Plus reports. In the second quarter, we talked about the Sterling net point power rankings, and we looked at the net point differentials and the turnover differentials. And we said we put those things together and come up with what we call a Bias Plus report when you match up two different teams. So let's see how this works, all right? Okay,
by the way, before we get started, I did a lot better last week. I'm on the rebound. I won 8 out of 14, so I felt good about that, considering how badly I've been prognosticating this season.
Well, don't feel too good, because I think the Bias Plus reports kind of basically did the same thing.
Oh, all right. Well,
yeah, I think stability. We're starting to reach some points of stability here, where people who are who the numbers say they were. Yeah. All right, ready, set. So Benny, here we go. It's the Thursday night matchup for NFL Week 15. And to be quite honest with you, I don't normally do Thursday night games. I don't really have the time to really write the blog and get it out. But this would definitely be in that intriguing game list. No doubt about it. Bias Plus score of just 5 favors those resurging Kansas City Chiefs. What you got?
Oh God, I almost
choked you up, eh?
Choked me up, man. Okay. I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, early on, I said some things about the Chiefs that I still believe, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I don't think they have completely righted the ship. They have not gotten their running game any better than it was, and teams are still able to basically using a hybrid Tampa 2 type defense, able to kind of keep them under control as far as scoring and hitting them with big plays is concerned. Now, Andy Reid, to his credit, has worked the running game in a little bit more than he normally would, it seems to me, at least lately. But I don't think it's enough. And it didn't really happen until Edwards-Helaire came back. But now that he's back, they almost have a little 2-back system with him and Darrell Williams, okay? But Kelsey's been quiet. Kelsey's been quiet for 3 weeks now. And Tyreek Hill has not made a whole lot of noise. Now, some people may say that's a good thing. They're playing more balanced. They're not relying on 1 or 2 guys. Okay, I'll go with that. But I'll tell you this, Herbert, whatever little slump he was in there for a game or two a little while ago, seems to have shaken that off. He's got all his weapons. He's throwing the ball to Eckler, not just running him. And their defense, as far as I'm concerned, has improved. As far as stopping the run, they were a sieve. But Kansas City doesn't have a great run game anyway, so who cares? In the secondary, they've been pretty good. I'm going to take the Chargers in this game. I believe the Chargers will go and beat them at home at, SoFi Stadium? They're going to take them out. Go with the Chargers, believe it or not.
Ben's going with the Chargers, going against the bias. Ben, all I can say in the construction of this bias, okay, that the Kansas City Chiefs on offense are ranked 8th and the Chargers are ranked 9th. Their average points for are both 27.
Okay.
They're scoring the exact same number.
Okay. That supports me so far.
Kansas City on defense is ranked 6th. The Chargers are ranked 26th.
Okay, now that's
about 5 points on average separating them, but that takes you from 6 to 26. It's so tight in terms of these
real
rankings.
Quick, where is that ranking over the last 3 weeks?
We would have to go back to take a look at that. I don't have that printed out,
I think it'd be closer,
but
but
it might be.
I'm taking the
Matter of fact,
Chargers.
I do have a way to check that. I'll take a look at that. But long story short, I don't think it's going to make a difference in what you're picking, because you apparently think that the Chargers
No, I'm just looking for
defense is up
support.
to the task of this offense. Because really,
Oh, absolutely.
you got 27 points compared to a team that's given up an average of 25 points, and 27 points compared to a team that's given up an average of 20. So again, we know the Chiefs were hot in the last group. Let me just take a quick look for you. You wanted to know in the last 3 weeks on terms of points against.
Yes.
Chiefs are second and averaging 9 points.
Okay, and the Chargers are? It's better than 20th.
26.
Are you kidding
Wait a minute.
me?
In the last 3 weeks, right?
Yes.
They're 18th.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I need. Take the Chargers.
Take the Chargers. All right, there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Off again into the wild blue. Okay, Benny,